Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new podcast full of life. Welcome back to This Can Make Us Famous podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm joined with my beautiful, lovely wife.
I'm glad you finished
Emilee
that.
B.
Don't tell people my middle name. It's so confusing.
McCormick.
Then I gotta tell them how to spell it because y'all spell it wrong.
Well, how's it going? Welcome back to the show. It's been a long time.
Happy. So happy. Yes, it's been a while since you couldn't find anybody else, so I'm here. Hello.
Oh,
Cheers.
Man. Cheers. Drinking our cold
Cheers.
coffee.
You'll never know what I'm drinking. He's drinking coffee.
Oh, man.
I'm not.
Do you think we should?
I will give you $100 if you can guess what's in this cup. Charlie, you can't guess.
Wait a minute. Let me see.
No.
Oh, that explains a lot.
No, gosh, they're going to get close.
Oh, man. So anyways, guys, welcome back to the show. Man, it's good having my wife by my side. This is actually the first show that we have done where it was just you and I.
I know, isn't that sad? We don't have any friends. Nobody wants to be on the show.
Well, I'm
okay.
trying. I've gone through a lot of guests.
No.
Trying to get as many people as possible on the show, and sometimes it doesn't work out. I've kind of exhausted my list. So
Yeah, we have
and
like
now,
3 people we go through over and over and again.
the only option I have is just joking. I'm
It's
totally
okay.
No, it's no. This is meant to be. Like this was meant to be.
That's what sad
because
people say.
you are my sidekick, and
Settlers say.
it's been a long time coming, and you know it. So it's never worked out to where it's just you and I. So
No, it hasn't.
Charlie, we got to give a shout out to Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. So, to give a shout out to Charlie, he sacrificed himself to allow my
you
wife.
need to finish that.
Yeah. No, he's still alive.
Sacrifice himself today.
He's the tax man, and he's currently in the tax office working
Which is
really, really, really
sacrifice.
hard. And he was like, you know what? You and your wife should totally do a show, just you together. And I agree with that. So here we are.
In other
doing our
words,
first show,
he was
just you and I.
so exhausted he
We're gonna
didn't
see
want
how
to
it goes.
drive 5 minutes down the road to our house. But it's
Yeah, he
okay.
was actually probably passing
Do those
by.
taxes, man. Get
So-
her done.
Today, we survived a tornado.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Well, a fake tornado.
A fake tornado.
Well, we had a fake
it wasn't
tornado
fake, but
last week when the sirens went off by accident. I was in the gym and everybody, like, we all got the alert at the same time, and it was so funny watching people look up from like the weight machines and the treadmill all at the same time. Like, should we be afraid? And everybody's like, "Are you gonna do anything? You're gonna do anything?" I went downstairs, of course, and I looked outside because I'm from Michigan and that's what we do. And it was beautiful sunny day. I was like,
this
okay.
is how it all went down. We're sitting.
That was
in,
last week.
we were sitting in the living room, and we got this alert on our phones that we need to take shelter immediately. There's a tornado watch or tornado warning, and so we started to get our stuff together. My wife was in a panic, and I'm like,
I was
laughing.
stressed.
I'm like, come on.
I was like, this is the
let's
last
just
thing
chill.
I need. I was like, okay, so the reason I was a little angry was because, I'm sorry, you're a very good storyteller. The reason
She's interrupting.
I was
You guys know what I go through now?
is because somebody had just told me that if you qualify for the stimulus money, creditors have a right to what's the word? What's the like?
Debtors have the right to take the money from
Yeah,
you.
they do, but there's a different word.
But now you're taking us down another path.
Anyway, so I was upset. That's what was going through my mind. You know, I thought we were going to get some money and we could pay off debt and whatever, which it turns out they're just going to take it anyways. So, and then the sirens go off and, you know, my son's running around and Jason's not taking the sirens seriously, you know, and I've seen Twister, the movie, so I know what happens. And yeah.
Well, okay, so that was a good version of. So, yes, so she's frantic about it. We get our stuff together. We go down to our storm cellar, and we wait it out. And the sirens are going off outside, of course, and it starts pouring down rain. And then we got a tiny bit of hail, but it was interesting. I think a tornado did end up touching down like briefly, but
Somebody
I don't
said
think
something up in Johnson County.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it was anything serious. Like, no, I don't think
No.
anyone was hurt, but
There was some damage. They showed a couple of houses where shingles had been thrown
Yeah.
around. Somebody's fence got kind of like
messed up.
destroyed. Tree went down, and that was pretty much it. But they kept saying there's rotation, guys. There's rotation, and the sirens went off like over and over and over again, probably about 5 times in an hour.
Well, yeah, because it would come on, and then it would go for a little while, and then it would shut off, and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's time to get ready to go back up, and then the sirens go off again, and so it just keeps going and going. But we're good. We survived. We don't have any damage. I was really concerned that our brand new car was going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
We haven't had much good luck.
with
much
just
luck with her.
life in general. But
Yeah.
yeah, and like if we did get any damage, like I think you have to have like $1,000 deductible. So our luck, we'd have like maybe like $995 worth of damage, and we wouldn't be able to use our insurance. That's what was going through my mind.
Well, no, actually, we made it out alive. No damage. Everything is good. We're happy. We're healthy. We're sitting here shooting a podcast together. It was meant to be, and I'm super excited about it. So I want to
look
jump into
excited.
some interactive content right here. I want to in the face, our podcast
Can you do that
customers.
one more time?
I just want to bring it
In the face,
in the
guys.
face. I want to bring it. So you went to, where did you go? Why don't you tell
Oh, we're doing that? Okay,
Let's do it.
so I was supposed to help Jason plan a podcast tonight, which I had good intentions, but then the tornado thing happened, the stimulus thing happened, whatever, and so I had to like figure out something fast. So I decided to go to what is it called? Pan Asian Market. So if you live in Kansas City, it's off of like Metcalf and like 119th ish. And I've always wanted to go there and like try weird food. So I went there. Give me a second. And I had like, okay, so when I went into the store, I really wanted to find like the grossest thing I could possibly find. But as soon as I walked in there, it smells like fish in shoes. It stunk so bad. So I didn't even really want to walk
It's
around the
disgusting.
whole store. It's really nasty. It's gross. It's so bad. I would gladly wear an N95 mask in that store. It was the rest of my life. I'm cool with that. That makes sense to wear a mask there. But so I didn't want to walk around the whole store, so I went immediately straight to like the snack candy aisle, and I was so
Aw, you got
delighted
candy.
to find like some really interesting candy that we're gonna try. Okay, the first one is
What the heck is that?
bubble tea nougat cookie. Let
Let me
Isn't
see
this
this.
delightful?
What?
It's made by the Bamboo House. And okay, has anybody had this? I'm trying to read the back of it. I can't read it. Do you see that?
Just
So
look at
what's
it.
in it? So it's okay. So the product name is Bubble Milk Tea Nougat Cookie,
Well,
and it has a lot of big words in it. That's it. So we're gonna try that.
let's try it.
I don't really. Do you like bubble tea?
I've had it. It feels
okay.
weird.
It's not like
it's a
my-
weird sensation in your
Wait,
mouth.
let's show them the rest and then we'll try it. Okay, this one I'm really excited about because it looked really weird. And ooh, now that I'm like, it's kind of gummy and goo. Ooh, I should not
What
have
the
gotten this. Okay,
Oh,
it's this. I don't know what this is. Okay, so when I got this, I thought the corn thing was gonna be hard. It's like a corn something candy with goo in it. I thought it was gonna
Oh,
be
that
hard, but
looks
now that I'm like
disgusting.
squishing it, the corn is like squishy.
Is that real corn?
I don't know what it is, dude. That would be like...
Okay.
So we're going to try this. It's in a different language, so I can't read it. I think it was made in Italy. Italy Latu International Food Co. All right, so we're doing that.
Dang, how many things you've got?
Oh, I got 3 things. Guys, I got these 3 bags for only $10. The great thing about going here and getting weird things to try is it's super cheap. It really is. It's super cheap. I got strawberry pudding. Have you guys tried this? Okay, so I think I was supposed to like chill this or freeze it before. I forgot, so we're just gonna do it without freezing it. It's like strawberry goo in a little container, but I think you are supposed to freeze it. We didn't freeze it, so we did this wrong already. But yeah.
So we're going to just drink it?
I got all this for like $10.62. So what do you want to try first?
All right, let's try the pudding or whatever this thing is.
The bubble tea nougat
Bubble tea
cookie?
nougats.
Bubble milk tea nougat cookie.
Okay, we're going to try these bubble tea nougat cookies.
What does it smell like?
Well, ironically, it smells like fish and shoes.
It actually
Shit,
smells
no, it
good.
smells good.
It smells like sweet milk.
It smells like Bath and Body Works.
It does look like so.
All right, let's do it.
Ready? All right, we're going to try it. Ooh.
Well,
It's not very sweet.
it tastes like soap to me.
It's hardly sweet. It's really chewy.
It's got... It's just
It's kind of grimy. Is that the word, grimy? The
Grimy?
Gritty?
It's gritty, grimy, soapy.
Like, this stuff would get stuck in your teeth for a month. Wow. I don't want to finish this because this is just really chewy. It's not very sweet. Okay, that's...
All right.
I don't know what...
I'm really scared about
nice
this
to
one.
lick, though. All right. Should we do this one last? Ooh.
Oh, man.
What is it? Okay, so this is
can't get it
the
open.
weird gummy
Ugh.
corn stuff.
Do you need my strength? The strength of your husband?
You ruined the unzipping part of it.
That didn't sound right. People are listening to the
Y'all were
podcast.
married, okay? We've unzipped quite a bit in
Oh
our lifetime.
my God.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, I'm sorry. Wait, okay, we suck. Oh, wait, we did something right.
No, where's my razor blade?
The one time in my life I'm actually gonna use this little knife. Just use it to open up cans up here. All right. Wait, I got it. We're good. And, oh, it smells like corn. Guys, I just opened this up. It smells like corn. Oh,
Wow.
smell that. Can you not smell corn?
Oh my gosh,
Oh, it
that
smells like
actually
corn.
smells like corn.
Ugh. It smells
What
like
in the heck?
sweet. Ew. It smells like corn. Okay,
This is the weirdest thing we have
I'm
ever
so
seen or
excited.
tried on this podcast.
Okay, wait.
I'm kind of excited and what is this?
Ooh, it's slimy. Okay, so here it is, guys.
Oh my god, it's sticky.
It's squishy. Squish, squish. It's
doesn't-
slimy. It smells like corn, like sweet corn. Oh, this is gross.
God, it's disgusting.
All right.
Is that a real piece of corn?
It's really slimy.
It looks like that the little embryo
Ew,
thing
do
of
you guys,
that
like,
from
look at
Jurassic
that?
Park, that little
Ugh.
mosquito was trapped inside the thing.
Ew.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Once again, it's not that sweet. Slimy. You get the corn taste.
It's very corny.
It's like if corn had a Jello flavor. This would be it. I don't know what to say about it.
That's so gross.
Oh, it's okay. So
It tastes like a Frito that was jellified.
no, it gets worse.
And
Oh, wait, I got the inside of it.
it was a Frito that's jellified and put in. That's
Okay. Well, that's
right.
not. It's a Frito that's been jellified. That
That's
was
disgusting.
interesting. I don't know if I want to finish this. This is weird, y'all. Okay, we're gonna try one more thing. Oh, please don't get stuck on the desk. That's the last thing we
Ugh.
need in our life. Like
I'm done with that.
corn,
Let's try
gummy
another one.
candy stuck to the desk. All right, so now we're gonna try strawberry pudding. Strawberry pudding. Ooh, the corn is still sticking to my fingers.
Oh, it's so gross.
All right, so we were supposed to freeze, but I didn't read this at all. So I guess we're just gonna drink it.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can do it.
Sorry, that's the
Yeah.
sound of our
Our son's here.
son, who's supposed to be.
You don't want this at all.
You're
I
supposed to be
promise.
sitting over there playing the game, aren't you?
Okay.
And then you're coming over here now.
let me get the knife.
Oh, shoot.
You've decided.
And our son interrupted our
Our
podcast.
son may come on the show. That's all right, honey. This candy's ucky. You don't want. Trust
I know.
me. This is gonna
I'm just not gonna eat it.
Oh, you're just gonna let us eat it?
Yeah,
Okay. Wait. I'm sawing this.
that's gonna
Slowly.
squirt everywhere.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Have faith in me. This is what happens when we're not prepared.
Yeah,
All right.
yucky, icky.
Oh, actually exploded.
It's,
Ooh, okay. So it got out a little bit.
what is Hey Judah, can you please go into the room and not interrupt us, please? All right, so
It's okay, buddy. Do you want to try this? Here.
Is that okay?
It is kind of ucky. Want to try it? It's the corn jelly thing. You want to try it?
did you
All right.
try it?
So it has this little tab on it that's really hard to
This
open.
is taking forever.
It really is.
We've already lost everybody.
Nah. All right. Here we go, you guys. You got yours sawed open?
I can't get it open. I
right.
should have gotten scissors.
All right, I'm going to try it.
What's it taste like?
Again, it's not,
Not
very
much flavor?
sweet. Not much flavor. Like hardly any flavor. And it's kind of like strawberries. It's like hardly any flavor at all. It's like has like the essence of strawberries in it. Let me try it again.
You done with it? All right. We got to move on.
You want to try it?
We took way too long. I don't. I'm
You wanna
not.
put it in
I'm
your
not.
mouth?
Nope. Not interested.
Yes, you
nope, Not interested. I am not interested in that.
So I'm going to happily say I don't like any of these,
What's your final verdict on everything?
but I don't hate them.
They're just okay.
I would never eat them again.
Yeah.
I'm going to give these away to kids at Halloween. That's what I'm going to do.
Just save them for Halloween and just
For
give them
real.
away.
Just give them weird candy.
Probably never come to our door ever again.
Okay,
So
these
that
are
was
weird.
probably the weirdest one.
This is the weirdest
by far.
one.
Like,
This is
dude,
just
that don't even
slimy,
look right.
And you open the bag, the whole thing smells like corn. Very weird. This is just like
Gelatin Fritos.
this just is like didn't taste very good at all. It's just like
Disgusting.
kind of a strawberry liquid. And then this stuff would cement to your teeth for 8 years. And again, not much flavor. It's not very sweet. So, yeah.
So your final verdict is,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
There
know.
we go. Well, that concludes our odd, bizarre food tasting from Pan Asia.
Pan Asia. Next time I'll go down the Korean aisle. Do you guys have any favorite Korean candy or food that we should try
Or anything.
or anything?
It doesn't have to be
Tell
from
me what
Asia.
it is so I know where to get it so I don't have to spend much time in that store because oh my gosh, it smells so bad.
Okay, so
I'm
now
gonna
that we
try
got
this
that
again.
out of the way, we need to go right into our first topic.
It gets worse. What's our first topic?
Well, lately everyone has been talking about the stimulus money. I talked about it a little bit on the last podcast, and you need something to
It's okay.
just use the bag.
I've been through worse. I'm good. Keep talking.
So we were talking about the stimulus, and well, it's finally passed since our last podcast, and everybody's getting, well, most people are getting $1,400 per adult, tax-paying adult, and $1,400 per child, which is crazy. We have a particular friend of ours that they joke around with us, and they're probably watching this, but they're getting over $12,000. That's how many children they have.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to have $12,000 just show up in my account. Just think of all the stuff we could do with that.
We could buy 3 miniature goats with that.
What? I don't know. All right, we're into this.
Have you guys seen like all the memes on Facebook? Like,
I saw that one
with the camel. I was like, we could buy a camel. We could make that work. We could write that off somehow, right?
Write off a camel. So yeah, it's crazy to me
we can get
that
a dog. We can get a golden doodle.
I want to get a golden doodle. But back to the stimulus. What's your thoughts on it? Do you think our country, like, we should have done this? Like, what is your thoughts on the stimulus money?
Well, I don't necessarily think that it just needed to be thought out more. That, there are people that were totally devastated by this, and I think there's a way to prove that devastation. And I think that if we are gonna all fork out money, it really should go to the people that need it the most. Most of us are okay, most of us survived this. And then also, I believe that bill was like 800 pages long or something crazy, and we're just now figuring out what's in it and what it really means for us. And I don't necessarily think it was a good idea. I think the best way to kind of jumpstart our economy is just allowing it to operate again and to open doors again, and to let individual areas decide what they're going to do for themselves, which a lot of states are opening up to that, like the state of Texas is allowing the local governments to make those decisions.
Make their own decisions.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. I think that the federal government just needs to stay out of it and let us make our own decisions. I
think my thoughts on it is, I think our government, who is supposed to be the example of how to run things and manage things, they're horrible at it. And the finances in our country are just out of control. I mean, they're throwing money out, printing money that we don't even have and haven't had in a long time. And now we got all this debt. And the thing that frustrates me about this whole thing is how so much of the money has gone to other things than actual COVID-19 related things. Like, our country needs the money. The people of the United States need the money. And we're sending all this money, billions of dollars, out to other countries, and then leaving the crumbs for the people. And
we're paying for it.
And we're paying for it. Like, that's so...
Doesn't make any sense.
Messed up. But so I'm looking here, and people haven't even gotten their stimulus checks yet, like this third round, and they're already talking about possibly a fourth stimulus check. I see things on YouTube about them discussing monthly stimulus checks, like $2,000 a month. I mean, it's just, there's so much information out there on it. But what are we going to do when this all comes back to bite us in the butt?
Well, I think it's creating more inflation, and I could be wrong, but doesn't like the Federal Reserve maintain like a 2% inflation already? So this is just
I
creating
don't
more inflation, and the cost of goods are going to go up, and everything that's happening with this administration is forcing things to get more expensive. And we just can't keep printing money and printing money and printing money and printing money. That doesn't solve any problems. That's just like treating the symptoms. And like I say, just open up the doors, like let everybody operate like normal, how they decide. If they choose, if they want to make the decision for their family and their business to close at 8 o'clock, let them close at 8 o'clock. But if they don't want to, if they want the restaurant to keep a full house at 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday so they can make some money and pay their people, go for it.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%. It really, this whole thing's just crazy. I mean, the pandemic itself is crazy, but all this money going out, unbelievable. $1,400 per. I mean, I'm happy that I'm getting money, but it's kind of like, that one day this is gonna. I mean, it's already affecting us now, but it's gonna catch up to us, and it may not be us that pays for it. It's probably gonna be our children's children that end up dealing with this. So when you're this far in debt, we're talking trillions of dollars. How in the world are we gonna get out of this? How are we going to pay back trillions and trillions of dollars? There's no way. I don't think they could tax us enough to get that money back. So we're just in a debt hole that we can never get out of. So
Yeah, I agree.
But I wonder what people are going to be spending their stimuli or stimulus money on.
Stimuli, that is if you get it, because like we just found out that this bill that was passed was not passed with any debt protection. So creditors can garnish any debt that's owed. So like student loans, creditors, who else? So if there's a judgment, hospital bills, if there's a judgment on any debts that you have, those people you owe money to have the right to reach in and take whatever they want.
Yep.
Whatever they want. So if you have any judgments on your accounts, just expect it all to just go bye-bye. So if you were planning on paying off some debt, they're going to take it.
They're going to reach their slimy, greasy hands and take your money.
Which it stinks, because that's just taking away our freedom once again. First of all, we never really wanted this, and now you're going to tell us that we don't get to decide what we get to do with it. So instead of going to our family, it's just going to go to student loans, or it's going to go to some credit card that we just weren't able to pay. It's a mess, and the decisions that were made were just not very good ones.
Exactly. And so we need to make better choices in our country.
Make better choices.
We personally need to make good choices. So everyone that's listening, you're going to get this stimulus money. You're super excited. It's supposed to stimulate the economy, but I think we could be wise about it and not just buy a bunch of stupid stuff like these dumb
corn
bubble milk tea nougats and the corn crap that we just ate.
Corn crap. It's gonna like be the cause of my heart attack 40 years from now. It's so sticky.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I might buy something really cool though with that stimulus money.
The corn.
Maybe I should. I should buy something ridiculous and show it on the podcast. What could be the most ridiculous thing you can think of that you would buy?
Levitating microwave that's also a karaoke machine. $4,200, buddy.
There you go.
Well spent.
But it's only worth $500. I'll still give you $4,200.
I'll give you all of it.
Give you all of it.
Let me have this moment.
Let me have this moment. Oh man.
A really big lava lamp. And then it could be like, like somebody could get into it and it's like a tank. Looks like a lava lamp, but somebody could like get into it. And then like the whole show could be somebody in the background just like
A lava lamp.
Like lava lamping
That
in
is
the
so.
background.
That's. I can't even. I can't even picture that.
Yeah, it's not a thing. That's
So
why.
you, yeah, that's the whole stimulus. That's our take on the stimulus. And now we are not professionals. Like we don't know everything we're talking about
We have
on
strong
this.
opinions about.
We do have opinions. Like
50%
you listening,
of the
you have
facts.
opinion about it. But we'll see what happens. I just hope that things could start looking up from here in our country, and our government would start being responsible with the money and the people themselves. If you are in debt or you are behind on rent, this is a perfect time to take the stimulus money and stimulate the economy by getting out of debt with this money. So, like if you got $6,000 back in money, in stimulus money, you need to pay your debts first.
Yeah, it's a perfect time to pay off debt. And just remember, you're paying interest on top of your debt. So it's like a triple slap in the face. You were dumb because you did it. You're dumb because you're paying off the debt. And then you're triple dumb because you have interest.
We're starting to sound like Dave Ramsey
On top
now.
of that, Dave Ramsey is the king.
He's the OG.
All right, he's the OG, man. He's the OG.
He's
Dave
the
Ramsey
OG.
is the
We
OG.
actually joked around in one of the podcasts. We were talking about how funny it would be if we called in on the Dave Ramsey show and you're listening to the Dave Ramsey show, like, welcome. And then you're like, well, actually, Dave.
How are you? Better than I
Dave?
deserve. How are you?
Well, Dave, you're actually on the This Can Make Us Famous podcast. How awesome would that be? So you're
Just
live
put
on
all
his show,
financial
but he's actually
issues
live on
the
your show.
table. Oh my gosh. So how much did you spend on the studio equipment when you should have been getting out of debt? Let's start there. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
it's definitely timed into the podcast.
All right.
All right. Well, my wife had to live 6 days without me.
It was lovely.
Wait, you didn't tell me it was lovely before.
Except we were.
You said you
we
were-
were very sick 2 of those six days. My son and I got something really bad, really hard, really fast, and it just wiped us out for 2 days straight. It was not fun.
And I was perfect and
You were in
feeling great.
Utah, frolicking in the mountains, working.
yeah, so I had a business trip for the company that I work for. They were sending us to one of their other companies one of their other facilities in Utah, and we were going to take their operation that they have there and bring some of it over to our building. And because my company, or at least the building that I'm working in, is 100% COVID-19. Well, since COVID has been going down, or at least not as relevant like it used to be, now we got to get some business in our building. So we went to Salt Lake City, Utah, and
Mormon country.
Yes, definitely. So
You're going to try to
I had
convert me now?
It's yeah, right. So I had to suit up in this clean room. They have a room that's called a clean room, and it's full of machines that make these plastic bags like IVs and stuff like that are in these. So they basically house sterile chemicals, and so we have to wear these gowns and gloves over them, and I had to wear this hood and
Oh,
glasses,
so
booties
cute.
on my shoes, and it's
Little
amazing.
booties too. Oh.
I would show you a picture, but I'm not allowed to
Oh.
post that stuff. So, but yeah, it was a neat experience. Spent 6 days there. We stayed in a really nice hotel, and everything was paid for by the company. I felt like a king, but I was anxious to get back. Really anxious to get back. Now my take on Utah, and I'm sorry for anybody that lives there if this offends you, but the mountains were beautiful, of course, but everything else was brown and dead. It was just super brown, and it was kind of boring. But I'm sure in the summertime it's a lot better. So
To avoid choking, this product must be chewed thoroughly before swallowing. Oh, wait. For children or
What in the
elderly
heck
people,
are you
please cut into small bite pieces before eating.
hey,
Do not eat while playing.
hey, I'm talking about something
sorry.
completely different.
What is the other
That just
one
shows you right there. My wife
say?
has no care in the world about what I was talking
everything
about.
was brown because it's winter time. Okay, so this one
You get on to me all the time for not paying attention to you, and look at you.
Syrup, white sugar. What else is in here? Yellow.
Give me that.
No.
Give me that corn.
There's one more.
Hey, listen.
Gotta make it an even 3. I'm almost done. You could tell them about Utah.
You're obsessed with these things. We're done and over.
I'm listening.
People are done with that. They don't want
Utah
nothing to
was
do with that
brown.
anymore.
What else? Go ahead.
I can't think about Utah anymore. You're holding some robust strawberries that are.
Robust strawberries.
It's ridiculous.
Persia. Wait, it says Persia.
So I told my
pudding.
wife I was going to start structuring the show and make
Persia.
it less lame, because the shows have been sounding like
this.
I've been trying to improve that, and here I am working really hard at it, and my wife is on a rabbit trail.
It's not
distracted.
every day like weird Asian food tells you to like you have to chew this product or else you will choke. I mean, do you see that on like a bag of potato
Well, let's
chips?
talk about that. We got all kinds of different warning signs. Like, really? Do you need to tell me?
This gets worse.
Do you
Doesn't get
need to
better.
tell me that I can't drink this and it's like coolant for a car? Or
Or
warning.
Q-tips. Q-tips, they say do not put in your ear canal. What else do you use Q-tips for? I'm sorry. Is there another like use for Q-tips besides putting it in your ears to get the earwax out? Who else like uses it for something else? But it tells you do not put in your ear canal.
do not insert in your ear canal. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So there's so many stupid warning signs.
Tide Pods.
Choking hazard.
Do not eat the Tide Pods, children.
Well, yeah,
Who did that? Like, who started that?
probably someone on TikTok.
Yeah.
This podcast is so random now. It's almost like the kid podcast. It's like, yuck, nasty.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Juliana was like, it
Aw.
tastes like nasty.
She
poop."
was the best. She was my fave.
That.
Anyways, Joe Biden, Utah, keep going.
I don't even know where to go with this. You went and just took the podcast away. Now I can't
Utah
get it
was
back
brown.
on track.
There's Mormons in Utah. What else?
Yeah, Utah was kind of boring. We ate a lot of Mexican food, which is always good.
In Utah?
And then we ate this pizza place called Firehouse Pizza, and that was really good. And that's basically the extent of our trip there. And I flew back, and now here I am in cold, rainy Missouri.
With the Missourians.
Missourians.
Missourians and the Michiganders and the, what do you call Utah people? Utahns.
Utahers.
Utahns to the Missourians.
I want to. What else should we talk about?
I have no idea.
My wife done derailed this train. Derailed it. I was like moving
I do that
on,
all the
and
time.
man, you just like took a little thing and popped those ties and made my train just pop right off the
We
track.
should stop talking about your train.
My choo-choo train.
Oh, nobody wants to hear about your choo-choo train.
I want to hear about my choo-choo train. So anyways, guys, I am fascinated by the fact that my wife is, oh my God, what do you, leave that strawberry stuff
I
alone.
have nothing
Put
else to
it
do
down.
but to listen to you ramble. Go ahead. I'm
trying-
fine. Worry about your space. This is my space.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Charlie, if you're listening,
You're worried about
this is the
something.
end of our marriage.
Speaking of Charlie, we should call him.
You want to call Charlie?
Yes.
We got to save this podcast.
It's a Monday night. Is it Monday? Or is it Tuesday?
Watch
no, it's
this.
Monday night. Let's call Charlie.
Guys,
Charlie, Bartha. Please answer the phone.
Hold on. I gotta. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this loaded. Let me get this on there. I'm trying to connect my phone. All right, it's done. Let's see if we can get Charlie on the podcast.
These
this would be amazing.
better frozen. A lot better.
Hi, thanks for calling.
Oh, man. Come on. Give me a break. We're going to try it again.
Who else should we call? Who
We should call random people.
Yes, let's do it. Let's start with the A's. Who can we
It's
call?
ringing. It's ringing.
Hello.
Charlie Bertha.
Charlie!
Can you guess what's happening right now?
Hey, everybody. What's up?
You figured it out.
Hey, we could have lived without you. We
Dude,
suck at podcasts, man.
No, the podcast was going very well, as you predicted. And then all of a sudden, Emily just started getting weird. It's like
you were
I was like
talking about Utah and how boring it was, and I just had to
look
read
over and she
something.
started reading like from this package. Like, it's so random. But anyways, what are you doing, Charlie?
If you ever get this weird bubble tea, milk tea, nougat cookie
we're
stuff,
way beyond this
we're
stuff.
Not. You had to avoid choking, Charlie. This product must be chewed thoroughly before swallowing. For children or elderly people, please cut into small, bite-sized pieces before eating.
And this is a bubbly tea?
This I got from the Pan Asia
Pan
Market.
Asia.
It's
a
bubble
cookie.
milk tea nougat cookie by Bamboo House.
Oh.
And it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, but it's unbelievably chewy. And I'm going to leave them at your house.
So the whole podcast is now going to be built upon that. No other talking points.
Oh.
Go ahead. All right, what else do you want to talk about?
So we decided to call it quits on our marriage because of this podcast. No, I was trying to find some talking points, and then
I'm
my
trying to
wife,
not get invited on the show ever again.
she doesn't want to be on the show anymore. Well, that's all you have to do is go to Pan Asia and buy a bunch of random crap.
Yeah, it's pretty much garbage. I think I'll do it again next time.
So,
Taking your temperature when you walk in the door?
Oh,
Well-
it smells disgusting. It smells like fish everywhere you go, but not like good fish, like sour kimchi marinated fish everywhere you go.
can you put the
lovely.
pudding?
Sorry.
You're making me nervous here. Well, Charlie, we miss you on the show. I was telling all the fans out there about the fact that you made a sacrifice to allow Emily to take your place on the show. And here she is doing her thing. You're doing a good job.
Thanks.
That's
So anyways, that's the end of the show, guys. Sorry we suck. We're just
Hey,
we're overly confident.
Okay.
We feel like we don't have to plan. We feel like we're just interesting enough that we don't have to plan a show. Like
I did
this
plan.
is like it's just egos, you know. This is what happens when egos get in the way. It's not planned. It's not funny. It's not articulate. It's
You're
not
talking
interesting.
so fast.
I'm sorry.
I did plan the show, and I had talking points.
Sorry.
My wife. Okay, let me explain this. And Charlie knows. She gives me a hard time.
No, I don't.
Let me finish what I'm saying first. Okay. About not having the show organized and planned, and now I plan the show and organize it, and she's the guest host, and she totally derails the
I'm
podcast.
sorry. What else were you going to talk about besides
the person
Utah?
sitting in that chair is to derail the show?
It is my job.
To totally
Thanks,
ruin
Charlie.
it. You didn't ruin it.
Yeah, totally
Did
ruin
a good job.
it just so you have to react and see how you react. And
Oh, and then your
I'm
grandson
perfectly
decided to pop in.
qualified.
He's just decided to walk around the table and make his debut.
He wanted, well, here that we were eating candy and his ears perked up and, but I offered him
Oh,
some of that
yeah.
weird corn
Is he
gummy
moving again?
candy. He didn't want anything to do with that. So he left. Even a 5-year-old's not going to eat that stuff.
No.
But we will.
Hey, there's probably still some
29,
jelly beans in the
34.
drawer, Emily.
Yeah,
Charlie.
there is.
Charlie's really.
Is that your secret stash?
He loves these jelly
Yeah.
beans.
Ooh. Ugh,
Disgusting.
sorry.
So
Like
Charlie,
I get lucky.
we were
in there.
talking about the stimulus, and then we went into talking about Utah, and then I got distracted by Emily, so I forgot what my next talking point was. But I did want to mention something about the Grammys. Did you watch it at all, or did you hear anything
No.
about it?
I haven't heard or seen anything about the Grammys.
What was it? Who's that? That ex
Cardi B?
stripper, Nicki.
No,
No?
that's not Nicki Minaj. It's Cardi B.
I
She
think
did
she's
the.
an
They're
ex
giving a
stripper
Grammy
too.
to a
I think they're
stripper now?
both strippers.
She did. No, she performed on there, and she did
Cardi.
the WAP.
She stripped on the Grammys. Boy, they've really changed.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what.
No, we're not going to look
No,
up the
I'm not-
WAP song
No, I'm
in
just.
front of your wife.
No, I'm gonna
Jeez.
look up facts about it.
Oh, okay.
So Cardi B. Let's see here.
Most of her chest is covered in that one. That one looks okay.
Dude, that's just so bad. And then she's like a role model to all these people, all these children,
All these wannabe
and then people that
strippers.
actually should be a role model. I mean, look at this. Oh, is that Cardi B with Nicki Minaj? No. that's-
Probably. Cardi and Nicki. I
Oh,
don't
Megan.
know.
No, Megan the Stallion.
I don't know these
And Cardi
people.
B.
They're both dressed in metallic looking shield armor that reveals quite a bit.
And they're whopping.
What's her name? Looks like she has cinnamon buns on both sides, but like spiky, dangerous ones. And like
Oh my God,
like
dude.
the
We have really
metal
went way downhill.
genie clamps. So cute. So cute in the pink hair. Yeah.
It really. So, what's your thoughts on just the culture, like how we idolize people that should not even be? I mean, we shouldn't idolize people in period at all. But like, what do you think about how these people are role models?
What do you think about the cinnamon outfit, Charlie?
I just Googled it, and I am personally glad I did not watch the Grammys.
Yeah, that's very Grammy worth. Wow.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, we want to cancel things like, so
like,
Dr.
holy
Seuss.
Grammy.
Yeah, like Dr. Seuss and like whatever, Pepe Le Pew. And, granted, Dr. Seuss wasn't canceled. They just said, hey, we're not going to continue these books anymore because I personally think they're just trying to sell our books. And then everybody's like, yeah, we should cancel them. But at the same time, those same people are participating and listening to songs like WAP and, like culture where like everybody sleeps together and do what you want and do what feels good. And there's just like no personal responsibility. And so we glorify that culture. But heaven forbid a skunk tries to kiss a cat without its permission.
What's
That's
your
all I
thoughts
got.
on that,
I
Charlie?
personally think that we should give Mr. Potato Head a Grammy.
Yes, Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, we
what are
should.
they going to call him since he's not Mr. Potato
Or maybe
Head?
the Nobel
Potato
Peace
Head.
Prize.
Potato Head.
Oh, they gave up on that. He's still Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, did they? They got distracted by Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe.
No matter
Pepe
no
Le
matter
Pew.
what.
So it's the cat that goes after a skunk. Or is it a skunk
No,
that
it's a
goes
skunk.
after a cat? I think it's a skunk that goes after
The
a cat.
skunk is in love with the cat.
Oh, my
Because
bad.
the cat ran underneath. It's actually a black cat, and went underneath something and like a painted fence or something that just got painted, and it painted a stripe along. And that's when Pepe Le Pew went after him because he thought she was a skunk.
Oh, poor kitty getting chased by a stinky skunk.
Stinky skunk. What?
I said stinky skunk. Jeez. The skunk is just
Yeah,
in
it's
love,
so the
but he doesn't
cancel
know.
culture
He
is
does not
just
know.
out of control. They are canceling everything that they could possibly cancel. But to me, it's like, what are they even thinking anymore about? I mean, are they just seeing red and that's all they can see, and they don't care the logic behind it?
Well, what gets me is there's 1% that are offended, and they're making the 99% that aren't offended change their ways for them. And the society is falling for it and letting them get their way.
Right.
Well, it's a double standard. It's like, okay, be offended, but at least have some logic behind your offense. Like, you're getting upset about these things, but these things over here that are affecting, like children and adults and everything, those are things that they're okay because you watch them on TV. But like a children's book, like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's just a double, triple standard. I don't like this stuff, but don't talk about the fact that I watch certain things I shouldn't supposed to be after hours or listen to crap like WAP. Like, oh no, it's women empowerment. Are you kidding me? Like, since when is dancing around half naked, rapping about your genitals appropriate, and then a skunk like going after a cat trying to kiss the pretty kitty cat, that's wrong?
Well, it's so ridiculous that people are they just want to cancel anything. And I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by my wife right now. She is so distracting, for the love of God. I am trying to talk serious about stuff, and she is sucking on a strawberry.
Carry on.
Charlie, help me.
Oh, sweetie, you said it. It's okay. Continue, honey. It's okay.
So hard. This is so hard.
Go ahead.
Jesus,
You're
help
doing
me.
great.
Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah. So it is unbelievable what's going on. They just want to cancel this and that. They don't care about like rap songs that talk about killing, gang banging, raping, bling bling, all this stuff that's influencing the younger generations, and then they're wondering why people are acting those very things out, and they want to call people like Cardi B a role model, and they're horrible people. They're not good people, and it goes along with, I've said it many times before. Like what the Bible talks about in the last days, that they will call what is good evil and what is evil good. That's exactly what's happening right now. This world it's lawless, it's godless, and people are just so consumed with themselves. And like Emilee said earlier, it's do whatever feels good. That's all they care about, and that's the society. That's what we live in today. It's the reality of it. And unfortunately, they talk about, history repeating itself. I think, all the stuff that's going on right now, we're going to enslave ourselves. I think, I don't know. It's getting crazy. It's getting so crazy.
I think it's just like a loss of personal responsibility. And then like, we're not like, if you're not going to walk the walk, don't talk the talk. Like, seriously, if you are not going to follow through with the things you say other people should be doing and saying, then keep your mouth shut. Like, if you say these things, you should be doing those things too. But if you're not doing those things, just stay quiet, please. Like, actually do the things that you believe.
But what if you're getting paid?
Then that's perfectly acceptable, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if they're getting paid? Yeah, exactly. It's just the double, triple standard, and people just not, it's like we just want to point the finger at everybody. but nobody really, like, we just want, like, especially like these people, they want to cause so bad that they're just pointing their fingers at something so far distant, so away from themselves, that it keeps the personal responsibility away from them. Like a children's book, but heaven forbid we talk about the stuff they're doing after hours when nobody can see them. So something like I'm trying to do this year is just talk less and just be the person I say I am before I tell somebody else how to live their life. I don't know. I'm going to suck on the strawberry a little bit more.
No. Please leave the strawberry alone. There.
If I'd known you were gonna have strawberries, I would
What
have
do I
been
do
there.
with my hands?
Oh, it's not a normal strawberry. It is a
It's
I've
not.
never
plastic
gotten strawberries
pudding
before,
filled
but I've been on.
strawberry.
This sounds so dirty, guys. It's not a normal strawberry. I'm sorry.
This show is a cluster.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying so hard. I'm so sorry.
Hey, you just beat me.
I don't know what to
didn't beat
do.
you. I didn't beat
I don't know
Charlie.
what to say. Drive points home. I didn't go to school for this. Yeah, I really wanted to go to school.
Do they
for
have a
communication.
podcasting school?
They have a school that teaches
Because
you
I need
how
to go to podcasting school.
communicate effectively, which apparently we both need to do. So
But
It's called Podcasting 101.
podcasting, I don't like the
Or-
educational podcasts. I don't like the. What was that?
Hey, I've got an idea. We're going to run with it. We're going to write a book, and we're going to call it Podcasting for Dummies.
podcasting for dummies.
That's-
If we can do it, you can
Dummies,
do
yeah.
it too.
We've mastered that.
Thumbnail.
Uh,
Oh dear.
So, I don't know. I do like random. I love it a lot, but random to a point. So, not rabbit trail random or. I'm
Just
staring
say,
at my
just
wife
say,
as well.
not me.
Hey,
Just
No,
say it.
you are
I've
amazing.
got
I'm
an idea,
adorable.
You're
and
definitely-
I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to tell you now because I don't want it to go on the airways and then somebody else steal it. But I've got an idea now for podcasts.
Okay. Well, we won't let that get out there because we don't want anyone to take that good idea. It could make us famous.
It
you
could.
know.
Could make us famous.
Oh, Charlie, you're gonna get a kick out of our
Ooh, I almost hung
intro.
up on him. I was playing with this phone. I forgot he was on the phone. My bad. Almost hung up on you, Charlie. Sorry.
No, our intro's different.
Oh, it's the hands.
You're
Or you
gonna-
changed it. You said you were going to, so.
I was gonna try it out. I mean, it's I think it's gonna work for this one.
So, Jason, I've been
What?
meaning to ask you this the whole show, but I kept slipping my mind because I kept getting distracted. What's up with
Oh, the
the
strawberry?
sunglasses?
It's my new look.
Do they
I've
do
got
anything?
My sunglasses
Yep.
on tonight.
They do. They're actually high definition.
They're kind of smudged.
I've
I've been wanting to
but they
clean them the
People
whole time.
can't see
I
'em.
can see it.
And I'm starting to do my hair now.
Your hair is cute. Isn't he adorable?
I'm taking care of
You're
myself.
such a cute guy. Oh
I
my
got called
gosh.
ugly one too many times, and I
You're
finally
so
decided
cute.
I am going
Yep.
to make my hair.
Your hair is adorable.
Jason, you have not seen me in a week. Guess what is happening to me?
What is happening to you?
There's a lot of things. Let me guess. You are lactating.
What?
Joking.
Thanks.
That's exactly what it is.
I know.
I'm so glad somebody else said something stupid besides me.
I had to throw that out there. No, you're possibly growing a beard.
Oh.
I am growing a goatee.
No way!
Yay!
Yay, Charlie!
Goatee, Charlie. Oh, that's so. How does my mother feel about that?
She probably thinks it's hot.
She
Was it her
said
idea?
She likes facial hair.
Oh,
She said she likes facial hair. So
okay. We'll leave it at that. Thanks.
I think you would look good with like some scruff.
Scruff Charlie.
yeah, that's what it is right now. It's white scruff with a pinch of like black every now and again.
Oh,
Kind of
cute.
like somebody accidentally started to pour some pepper in the salt shaker. Yeah, that's what it kind of
That's
looks like.
exactly what it's
Mostly
like.
salt with a touch of pepper.
Well, we
I like
are
pigs.
we're thrilled that you actually were able to be here just through voice, and it worked out pretty good. So I'm gonna edit this
Yeah, we
show
haven't-
tonight and put it out there tonight. So
We haven't done a phone call thing in a while.
we haven't, and it's funny that you're the
It
one that we're
worked.
calling. So.
You're just so attached, Charlie. Thank you
yeah.
for the phone call.
But we're exactly at an hour. You got to finish the show with us, Charlie. And
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to go ahead and end the show
So
now.
if it's a success, that means it's because of me, right? If it's a blop, it's not, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. It was the goatee. Good luck on that, by the way.
Good luck
Have a
on
great
that.
night.
Yes, sir, man. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up the podcast. Charlie, you can stay on while we wrap up the podcast because you're a part of it. So, Emily, my beloved, beautiful bride.
Oh, he said beloved. And beautiful.
It's a good thing. You are beloved.
Yeah, I don't ever get
Beloved,
that.
Beautiful.
I don't ever get that.
I told you that
You're
once,
so
Charlie.
Like an IHOP
I looked at you and
song.
called you beloved and beautiful.
Beloved, beautiful goatee Charlie. All right, we got to
All right.
wrap this up.
Yeah, so we're at our hour mark. Everybody, thank you, all of our
Yay.
fans
Oh,
that are
two of
tuning
you.
in again.
Thank you.
That don't give up on this
Don't give up on
podcast,
us,
and you
please.
believe in me. And
We don't
my-
have anybody else.
you believe in
please.
Charlie, and you believe in Emily. You
believe
guys
in
are
us.
amazing. And we,
Have
when
a
the day
percent of
comes,
potential.
when the day comes, it may take 10 years from now.
Might take
And
more.
success has found its way through our door.
By
And
accident.
we look back at these podcasts,
accidents.
if accidents, we will remember those that stuck by our side.
All two of
But
you.
from all of us here
Yeah.
at This Can Make Us Famous podcast, we love you guys. Take it easy. Stay tuned for the next one.
Do good things.
We are out of here. Adios.
See you later, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the This Could Make Us Famous podcast. Want to help make someone famous? Have a story to share? Get in touch with us at facebook.com/This Could Make Us Famous. And be sure to subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss a single episode.